My name is Jill Harlan Youse, and I graduated in 1996 from Parkway West, and now I'm in Rochester, Minnesota. Well, one thing that Parkway education did for me is that it taught me that it's okay to fail, and that failing is essential to succeeding, and that when you fail, you just need to get back up again and learn that it's okay to be told no, because there is really no such thing as no. It's just you need to learn how to pitch it another way. And so at Parkway, when I would make a mistake, there was always teachers there to say, you know, it's okay, try again, try another way. And sure enough, there always was another way. There was Mr. Mullins, who was my crime and law teacher, and he was so, every day when I walked into class, I felt like I was going into Harvard Law School or something. He was just so professional and really challenged me personally to think critically, to think outside the box, to analyze things, and to stretch my mind beyond what I knew was possible. And then there's also Mrs. Jones, who is a Parkway West PE teacher, and she was there for a very long time. I'm very curious to see what she's up to these days, but she definitely helped us learn lessons in right and wrong. Well, I am full of other Parkway graduates. My brother's also a Parkway graduate. He is Bill Harlan or Will Harlan. He changed his name several times during high school. And my mom also worked at Parkway Central, so we are all about Parkway. And my father is he was a police officer, so he will be here with me tonight. And then now my family, I'm married to Jeremy, and he is a dermatology resident at Mayo Clinic. And I have two little girls, a 3-year-old and a 10-month-old.
Wow.
So I've been busy.
They keep you busy. Right?
Oh my goodness.
How do you balance your work and your little ones?
That's what I'm actually looking for advice for now. I don't. It's just constant. It's just constant. That's the only word. There's no breaks. But that's one thing that Parkway helped with too. Is if you were in student council and athletics, your life was always scheduled, and you knew that you had to divide and compartmentalize and give all that you could at one point to whatever it is what you're doing at that point, and then wait and then go to the next thing. And so that's helped in life as well, just knowing how to pick and choose and decide when to work and when to play. I'm the founder and executive director of the International Breast Milk Project, which is a nonprofit organization that provides donor breast milk to infants in need. The International Breast Milk started as a result of the inspiration of my grandmother, who was encouraging me to breastfeed when I had my first daughter. And after she encouraged me and I had a freezer full of milk, my husband was complaining, "Get this milk out of the freezer. I have no more room for my Hot Pockets and lean cuisines." I thought, what am I going to do with this? So I found an orphan home in Durban, South Africa that I wanted to send the milk to. And that's when my grandmother said, "You know what, I'll help you do this. I think this is a great idea." Most people said, "This is the craziest idea I've ever heard. What are you doing?" But, you know, just being able to say, you know, there may have been times back in high school that people said, you know, maybe that's not the best idea. But, you know, if you believe in something, you should keep doing it no matter what people say. Because in the end, it was a good idea. And without the help of my grandmother and the other people that have encouraged me along the way and the donors, this would not be possible. After being on Oprah, we went from 3 or 4 donors to 2,000 applicants overnight. So then I had to figure out, how are we going to make this possible? Is this going to be an organization that serves a handful of moms that we don't need a whole lot of funding for other than from my grandmother, or is this going to be something that we want to take to the next? Is this going to be something that we want to take to the next level? Do I need to find the answer on how am I going to help 2,000 moms get donor breast milk to infants suffering from HIV in Africa? And that's when I came to the decision that I had to decide if I was going to continue to be a medical sales rep or if I was going to quit and devote my life to this project. So I decided to quit. And it was definitely challenging it was absolutely the right move, and it was challenging personally for a year to make ends meet, but I formed a partnership with a bioscience company that established an earned income for us, so that as we give milk to Africa, we're also giving milk to the bioscience company in the U.S., and they give us $1 per ounce that then we're able to donate. We've donated $140,000 to infrastructure building in Africa. So as we're giving milk, we're also giving money so that we're making a nice balance so that hopefully the goal is that they're able to get enough milk locally to sustain. But until, you know, right now 40% of the moms in South Africa have HIV. So there's a big gap in the availability of milk in South Africa and the amount of babies who need it. 15 million babies have been orphaned in Africa, so there's just going to be a gap. And so we can send the milk now to help fill that gap, and then we can also send funds to help build infrastructure. So as things move forward, hopefully, you know, I'm not sure how many years it'll take, but we thought that would be a nice way of you know,
Giving back.
Yeah, giving back, exactly. Students that want to go into nonprofit or to giving back, start with student council. That's where I started back in high school, because that's what you learn in student council when you go into nonprofits. It's the same thing. So people who are interested in student council, I think the nonprofit field is a great fit for them. Well, I think that Parkway West, Claymont Elementary, Parkway West Junior High, it's amazing because as I've gotten older, whenever I go to make big decisions, the people that I continuously go back to are my Parkway friends. And you think you grow up and you think in your 20s, oh, Parkway West, it's so far behind, but really the people and the friends that you meet, even back, you know, sitting at the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday tables in kindergarten, those people I still keep in touch with, and those are the ones that I trust with my life and that you know you can always count on. So really every single day at Parkway throughout my life, from 5 years old till now I'm 31, it's just been there with me each and every day, and I'm so grateful for my experiences there.